Welcome to Black Girls Texting. Tea is steadily spilled in our group chat, and each week we're letting you in on it. I'm Chels Pinky.
I'm Gwen at Bed-Stuy Brat.
And I'm Sade at Black Girls Texting. Hey, y'all.
Hey. We're so excited because we are on episode 3 of our Wellness Wednesday series with Outdoor Voices. And we have the incredibly talented Angel and Dren here with us.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome to the group chat.
Welcome. So we always start our podcast with a read or reply. But before I start, in case people don't know, you two are amazing DJs. Obviously, you're also twins.
Yes, we are.
Or are you guys just friends that look alike? Just kidding.
That's what happens. You know, when you hang out a lot.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm starting to look like my boyfriend, kind of.
People say that happens too.
Yeah. But you all are incredible DJs, and now you've ventured into the entrepreneurial space, and you opened up your own juice bar in Harlem. Like, that's incredible. It's called Mad Juicy. I can't wait to visit. That's amazing.
Congratulations.
Open. So we're not even there yet. I'm like, pray for us because we have so much work left to do.
You got this.
It's just us. So if it's not her doing it, I'm like, damn, it's me. But yeah, we're excited.
When is the official date?
We are saying the 24th. You're the first person we've told the 24th.
We've never. Everyone we're like 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Okay, now the pressure's on, the 24th.
I know. We know it's the date, but now you guys know the date too.
Oh my gosh. You guys got this, and we're going to get way more into more of your ventures into the juicing, because y'all be making the most amazing looking juices on your stories. So I'm excited.
Yeah. But before we get started, we always play this game called Read or Reply. So basically, when you get a text message, if you're here for it, you reply.
Okay.
If you're not here for it, like if somebody texts you some basura, you leave it on read.
Right.
First of all, do you guys ever leave people on read?
No. In true Capricorn fashion, sometimes you might forget to review, but
that's not on read. That's on forget.
That's on forget.
No, just kidding.
I like that.
Okay, so the first thing is cupping / acupuncture. Are you guys leaving that on read, or are you replying?
She tried it once.
I did acupuncture once. I never did cupping because
how was it?
The marks, but it was interesting. I didn't know what to expect. It actually kind of hurts a little bit. You can kind of feel the prick, and I don't know why I went there and I didn't expect to feel anything.
Can I say something?
What?
Her acupuncturist told her she does not need
acupuncture.
He's
not my acupuncturist because he wouldn't accept the role. He was like, you don't need this. He was like,
wait, what were you going there to do? What did you want to treat?
No, I was kind of trying to catch a vibe. I felt like my mood was all over the place, and my friend was like, I feel like acupuncture could be helpful. I went there and he was like, why are you here? And I was like, he was like, I'll do it for you this one time, but I don't think you
should come back here.
So it's like, damn.
What?
So that was my last time.
Never heard of that before.
Me neither.
I don't know what anyone else thought.
I used to do acupuncture a lot though, but I would go and they would always ask me things like, where are you feeling pains? What do you need? And I was just kind of like making things up because I was also just trying to kind of do it. I thought it was like, I don't know, I wanted to try it out. It was relaxing. Thing, and then you lay
when you're laying there.
You lay there and they leave you alone, you know? It's
kind of weird, but it's kind of relaxing.
We did it together when we went to LA. We did like face acupuncture.
How did you do that?
That's some tea right there, y'all. It's like a natural, it can plump in parts of your face because...
I did not plump anything.
I felt like it did.
What for you?
I felt like it did.
Yeah, we all did it. But you have to do a lot of sessions. You have to do multiple sessions.
Okay, maybe that's it.
Yeah, but I do acupuncture. I've done acupuncture and cupping on my knees because I have terrible knees, and it's actually amazing. I want to start up again. And then my hairstylist, I have like very, like in the middle of my head, always that hair is just like very dry. It's like struggling. And she was like, the next time you do acupuncture, have them plop a couple of needles in your head.
In your head? And you did it?
I haven't done it yet. It's on the list, but like she recently told me like it helps with the blood flow.
I can see that.
I don't know. I don't know. You tell me.
I've never tried it.
I want to report. I want to hear back about what happened.
I got you. Don't worry.
Okay, the next one is cosmetic surgery as wellness.
I haven't done anything.
I haven't done it. But no,
if whatever you do to feel good, I'm like, do you. Just be safe. Because you're the one who has to walk around in your body. So I'm like, if whatever else makes you feel good in yourself, I'm like, do it. I'm like, for me, I don't know.
I just got to live with, I got this one. I'm just going to ride with what I got for now.
Like, it might be too late for me to just really get into something new, but I'm down for
too late.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting as like wellness, right? Because in speaking of that space that we went to with like the acupuncture for like a facial, they were really doing this like East meets West combo. It was very LA, and they're a dope spot, so I'm not trying to like shade them at all, but it's very interesting because it was coming from like less of like a super like Hollywood, like all like get everything plumped up vibe. It was more like, it's Zen, we're just enhancing your natural beauty, and it was kind of like in a way wellness. So I was like, I wonder how people feel about this.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I feel like if it makes you feel better, then
do you?
Sure.
I'm like, sure, as long as it's not dangerous.
Yeah, as long as you do the research.
As long as you're going to someone good and everything's clean.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, the last one is a juice cleanse.
I've actually never done a juice cleanse.
No. Really?
Yeah, I know. Have you?
No, I never did juice cleanse.
I drink a lot of solid.
Juice. I drink a lot of juice, but I know some people swear by it. Some people are trying to like do a quick detox, and I'm like, but you got to do what's like good for yourself. I'm like, me,
I need something solid.
I need
at
some food
point
with it. Like we could even do light foods with some juice.
Right.
I need the solid.
I've done all natural foods, non-processed, like straight from the earth.
And juice.
I've never actually done a full-on juice cleanse. I'm for it if it works, but I don't think I could do it. Or maybe I could. Who knows?
I heard like different things about it. Like someone told me if you do it, then once you start eating real food, then you just put all the weight on.
Really?
Not even just for weight loss though, but for like a reboot of your like system.
That's what I was thinking. I never even thought about it for weight loss, but I guess it could maybe help with that. But I know a lot of people do it like because they want to just restart and refresh, especially like sometimes people go on vacation and do too much or something, and then they're like, I need a quick reset. So then they do the juicing, which I can understand. I felt like that before.
For sure.
Some juices have saved me after a drunk night.
What is your favorite?
Running to the juice shop, getting mad ginger shots, and like really the ginger shot helps me with like nausea.
Yes.
When you're hungover.
Yes. Ginger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. The cleanses are really hard for me, but I did get on the celery juice wave for a little bit. And I was like, I can see the changes happening here, but I was making it myself, and I was like, this is a lot of work.
Good amount of work.
I did it for a while, but to be honest with you, the taste of pure celery juice, really tough for me. Do you like it? Some people really like it.
I kind of liked it. I can't lie.
I like beet juice.
With other things. I like beet juice. I like beets too.
My body had an adverse reaction to wheatgrass. I had a shot of that. I swear to God, my body said no.
And you never done it again?
No, I actually can't even.
Wheatgrass is kind of OD.
I can't even be in the room with the wheatgrass shot still. But
I don't know about this, but that sounds.
This is a personal experience I had.
That sounds unfortunate.
The celery juice I could do. Wheatgrass, don't even.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like people can go to your juice shop when it opens and figure out what juice works for them. Because, like, yes, celery juice is like on trend, but I tried it and I was like, I could not drink this.
You could get it in the mix in like a green juice.
I like it with other things.
Yeah.
Like if it's just a hint of it, I still actually don't like it. But I'll drink it if it's just a hint. But,
Right, a little shot.
Right. The full on, I'm like, I can't.
So are your diets mostly plant-based and like raw foods?
I
Yeah.
try to keep it as much on that side as I can.
Yeah, I would say so. And like I feel like growing up we ate a lot of fruits and vegetables just in like our family's Caribbean and then to that. Honestly, less vegetables and fruits because low-key Caribbean people just love a fruit and then you can see like the cabbage on the plate, but it's like
Yeah.
you need a little more. But I feel like it's just natural and it feels good to me, so that's what I normally eat.
What about you guys? Do you guys have any like dietary things that you do?
Yeah, I'm like I hate to say this. I'm not
You're not vegan.
vegetarian. I didn't say I was vegan. Calm it down.
You like to try. You like to try.
Chelsea was ready though. Chelsea was ready.
She got close to the camera.
I know. I'm like, I wasn't gonna say I was vegan.
For the shutdown.
I literally I started laughing before she even opened her mouth.
How many times do you tell people you're vegan though, and then eat a piece of shrimp?
I don't tell people I'm vegan. When have I said I was vegan? I say I'm pescatarian.
You were vegan when we were in our secret. Whatever. Continue.
I lean vegan. Like I eat vegan at home.
She skews vegan.
Okay.
But I can't stop eating sushi. Like there's like certain weaknesses that I have. But like I've been getting these purple carrot boxes that are like giving me life. So I'm literally just eating like vegan, plant-based these days. And I don't know. Yeah, I love it.
You prefer it?
I prefer it for sure. I mean, I've been a pescatarian. Can we find a better word for that?
I feel
This
like
sounds like you're a person that just, I don't know. I don't like it. It just sounds, it doesn't have the same kind of like, you know, if somebody says they're a vegan, it really like shines, you know?
yeah.
Pescatarian, it's like, sis, you eat meat.
Don't do beef or chicken.
You don't do beef or
Is
chicken.
that worse though?
I think
Is
you
it
just
worse?
say we off beef. Like we off beef, we off meat.
No steakhouse. Like
I don't eat red meat. Anyway, yeah, that's my jam. That's my stuff. These two though.
all right, what about you guys?
I like water.
That's
Hydration nation. Yes.
right.
No, some people don't drink water.
No, that's problematic.
That's
I used to not like water as much. I had to like take everything out of my fridge and be like, water.
I feel that. I have no diet. I need to. Like, I literally need to. You know, maybe we'll try next year. Maybe we'll take it day by day. Right now, like, whatever food I can even consume is important. Like, that's how my life is going. I'm like, oh, okay, there's sustenance and we're just gonna make it happen. Literally yesterday, I made like plantain and then I have avocado. And then the next thing I know, I was having chips and salsa and hummus and a smoothie. And I was like,
Snack game.
but that was like breakfast, but it was just like, that's what was in the house. Like I had a plantain, I had an avocado, and I had salsa and chips and hummus. And I was like,
you gotta have stuff in the house so that you don't run into those issues, I think.
Yes.
right. That's the challenge. And
Or
like,
you can't go out hungry. I learned that. I'm like,
Never.
once you're out hungry, that's when you start like the first thing you see.
Anything
type
look
of
good.
energy.
Yeah.
yeah.
In the dollar slice spot.
How did you guys get so good with like nutrition and like health? Like every time I feel like I see one of your stories, you're like, look at this gorgeous papaya. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I literally bought a juicer because of you all, but I've never opened it.
No.
You didn't open it? Okay, when you open it, invite us. I want
to be there for. I'll bring you a papaya and like whatever.
We'll make some smoothies.
We'll do a whole thing. But I think everything's a process because I I wouldn't say I was always like this, but I think as my life has progressed, I've just been like, I really like this.
I think
just
quarantine
prefer.
helped a lot too.
Yeah.
I think in the past couple of years, we just haven't been home that much. So it's like when you're on the road, I feel like the decisions you make or the amount you have to like actually prepare in order to like try to eat well just is a lot. It's a lot more. So I feel like being at home, I've had so much control. It's almost exciting. I'm like, yes, I want the papaya for this meal. I want this at like tomorrow.
This is the Capricorn energy.
Broccoli rice. But the thing is that I ordered like after like several weeks of cooking and like not really ordering food or like eating out, I ordered some food and I was like, I don't even like this. I was like, I don't even like this that much. It made me feel heavy and greasy. I was ready to go to sleep. I was like, I don't even need this. I have a whole day I have to like go about. I don't really even need to be in this energy that this food just put me in.
No, that's a fact. I have found that like a lot of places, like if I do order, I order from the same place because I at least know what to expect more or less. But yeah, like it's such a catch-22 and like, or sometimes you go out to eat and you're like, I could have made this and it could have been way better.
I hate that. And better. I could have made this better. That's when it feels bad.
100%.
You guys cook a lot?
Yeah, I would say. Shy. No, I do. I love cooking. And I feel you. I think this is interesting too, where you were talking earlier about like in quarantine, right? Like I was ordering like crazy, and I think a lot of people probably have too, and not to mention how much it costs to be ordering all the time.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like, but yeah, these meals are so unfulfilling. And it's a really good time to like take a little bit more control. I think cooking is a meditative practice, and a way to like nurture yourself. So yeah, I've been prioritizing that for sure.
That's good.
Yeah, I like eating out. I love a good restaurant. But I do enjoy cooking my own food and like learning more about different like family recipes and stuff. Because there aren't really like I don't know about other Caribbean people, but we don't really have recipes. It's just like you know how to cook something.
No, you don't.
Yeah, so like I'm learning stuff and I'm like, why don't you have like a recipe book somewhere? And my mom was like, you need to just sit in the kitchen with me. So just like learning cultural food has been really exciting. And as you said, like now we have time to actually calm down and like do it, you know? So what are your favorite juice blends?
Okay, I love a tropical blend. I love anything with guava in it. I just think guava just sets it off.
I think I made a great beet juice this week that had red apple, pineapple,
Whose recipe was it?
Beet and ginger. It was fantastic. It was really, really good. And I used to not like, I'm someone that came from not liking beets. Like I came a long way in my life.
I always love them.
So now I'm like, I'm drinking this beet juice and I like it.
No, beets are everything. And I know you're talking about taste, but also could you talk to us about benefits of certain ingredients? Because I just be throwing stuff in there and I don't really know why. And I feel like I need to be a little bit more intentional with my juices.
Sometimes like I'll make even little shots here, like I'll put turmeric in there, ginger. I'll do, especially like I know we're going to the winter. If I even so much as feel a tickle in my throat, I'm with the ginger, turmeric, cayenne, and honey lemon, and that I throw it at that, and I'm like, if you can survive, this cold is ready to go. But I like that. If I'm looking to really hydrate or like detoxify, a lot of cucumber is good for that in my experience. In terms of like antioxidants, like sometimes I'll make a smoothie with a lot of berries and stuff like that. Kale, like honestly, and also if you're not regular and you need to just like have a little detox, if we call it that, the juice is always good.
Papaya is very good for that.
Papaya is really good for it.
People say, and papaya is also good for the face. If you put it, it brightens skin. So if you're making a smoothie, puree a little papaya first, put it in the smoothie, and then you can use it with some honey and some brown sugar on your face. It's supposed to brighten and exfoliate.
Yeah.
So like I'll do a whole thing where I'll be looking a mess, but like also making a smoothie with it. It's I don't know.
I should have used that fruit for all of it. All the fruit.
I have the aloe on deck. Just I put the aloe on my face. Like I'm all about everything from the source if I can get it.
Mm-hmm.
The aloe's fire.
Yeah.
I'm so hyped. I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow, and I'm literally just taking like mental notes, and I'm super excited. For one, I'm going to Wegmans.
Oh.
A whole thing, because I'm like,
got money.
Never been. Is it bread?
She about to change her plans. No, I'm just like,
hold up. Wait.
Better than Whole Foods. It's better than Whole Foods.
Yeah, I've heard like great things, and I'm like, I want to have the Wegmans experience. I put the time on my calendar so you know it's real.
What time?
Wegmans.
I'm coming over this weekend. See what you got in that fridge.
I have nothing for you.
Show us the part.
Go to Wegmans.
Oh, you know what? No, Glenn be holding me down. I got groceries for you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Chelsea held it down too. But Chelsea held it down too.
Wait. On that note, really quick, on the smoothies and like, do y'all use adaptogens? I never can say this damn word.
What are they?
Adaptogens. So they're like different types of roots that you can use and like natural medicines. And our last episode we did was with like a woman that works within herbs. And you can put like ashwagandha root and all these different kinds of like powders and stuff that will like, I think the idea is that they adapt onto like the natural essences that you already have in your smoothies and like amplify them.
Wow. I actually am not on it.
I don't think I'm really on it. The roots I use are just I do the sea moss from time to time. Like I'll do most of like that type of thing.
Ginger root and
ginger.
Keep it in that world.
I use fenugreek seeds sometimes in different nuts, but in terms of adaptogens, I'm not sure.
Aloe vera isn't an adaptogen. I just looked it up.
Look at that. So you're using them and we don't even realize. But yeah, I think they're just supposed to boost like the natural properties of whatever you're.
I love it.
So yeah.
Oh, put me on. I'm about to look it up
for a book.
Right. Some learning.
What about like not vitamins, but like sometimes when I make a smoothie, because I haven't opened up my juicer, but I opened up my NutriBullet.
Mm-hmm.
Smoothies in there. And sometimes I'll put like collagen powder.
Mm-hmm.
People say it's good for you. I don't necessarily use collagen, but I know it's good for like bone strength, they say, and
your joints.
The joints and the bones, and I don't know. Apparently, it'll be good for your skin too. But I never actually like use collagen drinks.
If you haven't noticed, we're over here trying to get the secrets because y'all are out here looking. It just doesn't make sense. It's really not fair. I've come to accept that you all probably have incredible genetics, but I'm not going to discredit the work that you put in.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, maybe give us like a day of
everyone looks amazing.
Girl, do y'all see your bodies?
Y'all just came from the beach. Y'all looking tan.
Wait, well, maybe give us like a rundown of what a day looks like for you. What are you eating? Is there a juice that you kickstart your day with?
I love
a workout routine. Yeah.
This morning I woke up, and to be honest, I've been off my working out because the workout balance is tough for me in general. I'm very focused usually in like one direction, so it's hard for me to do like when we're working out. But today I was like, no, you're a mess. Get to running. So woke up, I ran 3.5 miles. I came back, I stretched, I drank some lemon ginger water, and then I intermittent fast, but I came to learn that term, but I naturally just did that.
People were like, so do you want to get breakfast? I was like, I usually eat around like, 1, 2, and they were like, so you do intermittent fasting? And I was like, sure. What's that?
Sure.
And then I realized like that's a whole thing that's like done, and I guess that's when I feel comfortable eating. I'll usually have like a carrot juice in the morning, and then I'll do some like, I don't know, I love jumping rope, push-ups, sit-ups, things I can do in the house recently. I haven't been running it.
Lost me on the push-ups. I don't know anyone who loves push-ups.
Well, it's something easy to do in the house, so it's not something I have to like go get some resources to do. Like I wish I had a Peloton, but I might do it. But do you do any
I just got one.
I just got my Peloton.
Wow.
How is it?
So my building in California had a Peloton, so that was like every
You
day.
like I need it.
I loved it. And then I was just like, I'm getting it. So we literally have the Peloton, and then we have these weights that it can go from 5 to like 50 pounds. You just like do a setting and like turn it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have it. Haven't been on it yet.
Okay.
But that's coming. I just moved, so my excuse is I'm getting my life together. But once it happens, whew.
Please
Wait,
tell
you
me.
haven't used your You haven't used your Peloton?
No. Girl, it came on Saturday. I just got home Monday night. I'm gonna be on the Peloton.
Yeah. It hasn't been a full week. Yeah, it's getting warm.
Thank you, ladies.
I need to get on it before Friday.
What's on Friday? The weekend?
No, it's like there, use it. I feel like people get like Peloton and Soul Cycle bikes, and some people turn it into like a coat hanger.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen.
No. And I have like the shoes. My mom sent me like the clip-in shoes, so it's about to go down.
Wow.
And I got my OV. Don't let me have a cute outfit to work out in. That's my thing.
What it is.
If I have an outfit, I like get up and I'm like, oh, yes.
You need the look.
We might need a picture.
Or it didn't happen. Or it didn't happen.
I think so.
It's coming. Don't tell me twice. You gotta tell me twice.
On the Peloton.
Yes, and there's this instructor. She's Nigerian. I'm blanking on her name. I feel terrible. I'm gonna find it out. But she does a lot of like Afro beats rides.
That's really cool.
It's done. Burna Boy, me, my ass, growing.
For Friday.
Okay, we've talked about your routine. We've talked about how great your bodies and skin look and how much energy you have. So that's even more important than how you feel. Why Mad Juicy? Why open up a juice bar?
We actually came up with the whole idea over the quarantine.
So we started it like 2.5 months ago, and we were not thinking about doing this at all. It just happened really quickly, and I feel like we just moved off of momentum and just being excited.
But I guess we show ourselves juicing a lot, which I didn't realize how much it was until people were like, you juice a lot. Like, do you eat? I was like, yeah. But people kept on being, where can I buy the juice? And I was like, I don't know. It's in my house. And then I was just playing on my computer, and I made it's Angel and Dren. So I was like, I want to find a word that like has AD in it. And so I was like, Mad Juice. And she was like, she made an email called Mad Juicy.
And then someone responded, they were like, I love Mad Juicy. And I was like, it's better. It's better than Mad Juice.
So I went back and I was like, Mad Juicy. So like I made a logo, and then around where we live, there's like a juice bar that hasn't been in use for a while. And
we passed by it a lot, but I never actually thought it would be ours. But suddenly, like, we're talking about juice all the time, and we pass by them. And
we stop in and we ask, like, what's the deal with it? And they were like,
we've worked it out.
It's yours if you want it.
And then we were like, damn, okay, now we have to learn how to run a juice bar.
So since then, we made our LLC.
Yeah.
We over the quarantine, we had to take our health exam on Zoom.
Learned a lot.
I know
my eyes
the
are
code.
open. I'll never unknow some things. It's crazy.
We had to get our food establishment permit, which was a whole thing, but got it.
Made a website.
Construction on the juice bar, which is like
Got
pretty
it.
much
We're
done
still
now.
kind of doing it. We have some things like left to do.
Did the banner for the front, and we made all the socials, but
Figured out like produce and distribution, and
yeah. And so it was born.
so it was born. And
women.
That's amazing. And I think it's also like so dope that you said it was a spot that you already passed in your neighborhood that you've been able to revitalize. I remember when the first juice bar in my neighborhood in Bed-Stuy opened, it was so amazing to have access to like fresh fruits and vegetables in our neighborhood that for so long didn't have that type of access. So just curious if you want to expound on like the importance of having access to juices and nutrition in our communities.
I mean, it's really important. I mean, I live by that, so I feel like I know all the juice spots in the radius of like 5 miles, just because that's what I want all the time. And I feel like there should be more options for that, because I feel like you go to other parts of the city, or like even when you're in LA, I feel like you're always by a juice bar. You're always by like fresh. You could get a salad. You could get whatever you want, healthy foods.
Yeah.
But I feel like it definitely. I think there could be more options in that way in this neighborhood, especially like we're trying to be well, we're trying to live long, be healthy, and feel good.
And I'm not shitting packaged drinks with a lot of sugars. Well, I actually kind of am. But I'd rather someone, if they see me and they're walking to the supermarket or the store and they see us, I'd rather them buy like a juice, orange juice for me or apple juice for me than go in and buy the one with like 5 grams of sugar or 10 grams of sugar. I would rather them have that choice like when they see me in the radius. Even if they don't do it, just to even have that moment of thought where it's like, maybe I'll get the fresh juice.
And they taste, I mean, I think natural sugars taste better sometimes. So if we could do the natural sugars and just try to wean off the other sugars.
Yeah, sugar's
that's a fact. I think apple juice, like the kind you buy, like I think it's so gross. I hate apple juice. But when I juice like an apple, I love apple juice.
Oh, you're so
strange.
Yeah. Someone I follow, she I'll give her a shout out, Brooke Devard. She just had a baby and she actually had gestational diabetes. And I was listening to her podcast and she was talking about how she was just like drinking juice and that gave her diabetes. Isn't that crazy? Like just drinking bottled juice.
Oh no, there's so much sugar in it.
I didn't know it was that sugar.
When I grew up, I loved juice, like that type of juice.
I think so many people love juice when you're growing up, and then you like later look back, and now I can't even drink half of those things, but it tasted so good at the time. I mean,
did everyone have a
berry Tropicana?
I was gonna say, throw out your juices. Go, Glenn. What was your juice in the house?
Sorry, yeah, the berry Tropicana.
Mm-hmm. I love Welch's too, the Tropicana. I love the high C for lunch. Like I would take it and the Capri Sun. It was so bad. It was so bad.
My mom would always, we all know her, my friend Brianna. Every time she comes over to my house, she's always like, oh, what juice your mom have? Because my mom will make like, you know, the Country Time, the powder?
Yeah.
Like 1 scoop of that and then put in some like cranberry juice and then put in some like Welch's and then take like the bitters. So it's like a juice, but it tastes really luxe. It tastes very good.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I'm freaked out. You did that.
I was about to say, that's fancy. We were an Ocean Spray household. Cran X.
Actually, we did. The cran
everything.
Yeah.
Used to win.
It's going to be so funny when I have kids and they're not going to know what that even is. They're going to be like, what is juice in an aisle that's not refrigerated?
Crazy part is if you make applesauce for your kids, you could just put an apple and some water in a blender, applesauce. And it's like no preservatives, no extra. It's just, and it's cheaper.
I was going to say cheaper, yeah.
I think people make it seem like it's more expensive to
like
eat healthy. I think you just kind of have to set yourself in a mindset of like buying a bushel of kale is actually, it might be cheaper than some like, I don't know, something else.
Yeah, actually to that point, are there any juicers that you could recommend that are like fairly priced? I don't know. I feel like I've been wanting to get into juicing, but I feel like buying the machine feels extreme.
Because we've had a few in the past, and I think they each like different price points, and like different experiences. But I could probably send it like 2 or 3 that I would recommend if you wanted one.
Yeah.
They recommended me a juicer, and as I said, I have it in the box. The Hamilton juicer.
It's Hamilton Beach, the one.
Break it out.
Yeah.
Break it out.
Do you guys have any like health and wellness tips for us? You guys, this is y'all's health and wellness podcast. I know you guys know.
I'm a nerd.
I feel like y'all have it for us.
I will say, as a Capricorn, maybe figure out an outlet to get out any feelings.
That's a good one.
You guys are lucky. You have each other too. You're twins.
Oh, but that we need an outlet for that too. Sometimes I swear, sometimes we'll be going to the same place. We'll get on the like train platform, whatever,
and get on different cars.
Yeah, and then just like meet up at the place. If we just need
some space,
some separation.
People will be like,
I'll
"Where's
walk
your
on a different
sister?"
side of the street.
I'll be like, "She's in another car."
It's fine. Like we need
enough
an
time.
outlet. We need our space, and we need to be able to to get it out, or else things might get crazy.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I always wish I was a twin.
You wish you were a twin, you said?
Always.
Do you have?
Always a fantasy.
Yeah, it's like that's like the ideal setup. I feel like.
Do you guys have siblings?
I do not.
You don't.
Sorry, especially one of the twins. Wait, random question actually. In thinking about wellness, healing, because you also are both like amazing DJs. What do you think about the power of music to be a healing experience? Like if somebody's coming out to your set and dancing all night.
Lynn, that was going to be my wellness practice.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm like,
music therapy.
Oh, yeah, I think that's like one that I've just discovered is kind of a wellness practice in the weirdest way, because I just moved, and so my bathroom, my Bluetooth speaker is always in my bathroom, but this new bathroom I have, I was like, where is the speaker gonna go? Where is the speaker gonna go? I was like freaking out, and I found like a little like nook to put it, and my phone is just always connected to that Bluetooth, so it's like I wake up. This morning it was like Jill Scott. I was in the shower. I did a mask, and I was like do like vibing out in there, and I was like, oh shit, this is some self-care right here.
100%.
Good vibe. No, I feel like that's how it should be through your day. Like you should be able to like be doing regular things. And if you can enjoy a regular thing, like just showering, you're already doing the right things.
I swear to God, I only was able to clean my room because of like the music I had on. It would not have happened if not for that playlist.
100%.
I listen to the radio too. It reminds me of when we were younger, we used to listen to the radio when we woke up. We used to listen to Hot 97 as soon as we woke up. So now I have the radio in my room. As soon as I wake up, I'm listening to the radio, all like 5 songs that they play over and over. But it just reminds me of when I was younger. It just gives me the energy I need to like first get out of bed and also just.
Oh my God, I love that. That's so nostalgic for me too. The radio would just be on because they're telling you the traffic, the weather, the news, the gossip.
I know it, but I'm like,
5 songs.
It's so good.
I love that.
Not the radio. You guys are probably the last people listening to the radio.
We might be. I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Do you all wake up early?
I do. Now I'm up at like 5:45.
That's early.
Sis. Yes.
Every day.
Every day.
Like because you want to, because your body is.
Well, because I have to like go to work really early, and it was those beginning weeks were kicking my ass, but like I love getting up early now. Like
yeah,
I love the accountability of having to get up and go to work, and then I'm there, and then I have so much time. Like it's also interesting to watch, to like occupy the morning hours when most people are asleep.
You get a lot done.
Yeah, the people that are up at that hour, I'm like, oh, y'all are a real deal. Like y'all are crazy.
But do you watch the time you go to sleep in order to do that? Or do you do it no matter what time?
No matter what. I'm up. Yeah. I like it. I like the silence of that time, of that hour. Like it's good. It's good. What about y'all? Are y'all early risers?
I wasn't before the pandemic quarantine
Back
situation.
when we used to DJ a lot, yeah. Mornings were
hard for me,
tough.
but sometimes we had to be up in the morning because we had something to do.
Mm-hmm.
But recently I've been like waking up 7 and it feels good. But I also have stuff to do in the morning too now. So like we've been doing a lot of work in the juice bars that I've had to be open to, like with contractors.
A lot of mornings.
But I actually am enjoying it, especially now that I'm not having the same late nights that I used to.
Right.
I'm like, now I know what people were talking about the morning. I'm like, they were right. They were absolutely right.
The morning is it.
Yeah, it feels good.
It feels good.
It's just like
Just
getting.
like getting.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Wait. Okay.
Are we frozen?
No, it's like
No, it's like echoing.
Oh, okay. Well, we ask a final question. We put ourselves on mute.
yeah. Everyone, when you're not talking, go on mute.
Go on mute.
Oh, I kind of hear it now.
Oh, Chelsea, I was gonna throw to you. Like
Oh.
a close up moment, or Shadi?
Okay. Now it's not echoing. So Ray, if we could just edit that chunk out. Thanks so much. So our final question for you ladies, for one, thank you so much for joining us. It has been like so crazy to see you guys' growth in terms of like everything you do with like DJing, but so much more. Like just having been friends for so long, it's kind of crazy. So we wanted to give you your flowers. But I wanted to know if you all can just share what wellness kind of means to you. And then if you guys have anything else you want to plug or share, please add that.
Well, for me, I feel like wellness is just on an individual basis. I feel like it's what feels good to you and your body. I like to listen to what feels good to me, and it might not work for everybody else, but I feel like you know yourself best. So I feel like as long as you pay attention to that, emotionally and physically, I feel like that's wellness.
Yeah, just listen to your body and make sure you're giving it what it needs, and I think you'll be all right.
That's actually such an amazing answer.
I try not to overcomplicate it. I just listen to myself.
I feel like wellness shouldn't feel stressful. I feel like we're all doing our best, and I feel like everybody can even improve. So as long as you don't put too much pressure on it, but you just like pay attention to yourself and take care of yourself, that's all you can ask for.
That's so real. We talked about like how people might get super overwhelmed in trying to begin a wellness practice. So they're like signing up for every yoga. They're trying to do every type of trendy thing. They're buying all types of stuff. They're turning their Peloton into a coat rack. Not that you would shut it, just a callback. But I think, yeah, like listening to yourself is just, yeah, it's like a principle to the whole idea of wellness.
That's what it's all about. Is there anything else you guys want to share? Mad Juicy, y'all gave us a date. I'm not gonna hold
Us to it.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
I'm gonna hold it. That's what it is. Just follow at Mad Juicy Official. Show us some love.
www.madjuicy.shop.
Yes. And I'm excited to open. I'm excited to see what people respond to. We've been working on the menu for a little bit, and I just feel like it's going to be a good new chapter, and I'm excited to just be able to provide some options in our neighborhood. So.
And can you remind us where it's located?
On the corner of 139th and Lenox Avenue. But it's not open yet. So visit us not today or tomorrow.
The 24th.
The 24th.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies. Well, our very last segment is Black Girls Doing Shit. And this week, our Black Girls Doing Shit are you guys. Of course.
Thank you.
We are so proud of you all. It's awesome to see you all open up this business and grow. So keep going. As soon as it's open, Black Girls Texting will be right in line, ordering our juice. the Brooklyn girls will travel to Harlem for your juice. And thank you so much for joining the group chat this week.
Thanks so much for having
Thanks
us.
for
We really
having
appreciate you,
us.
ladies.
I love you guys. Y'all are all bosses too. I just love this. We gotta do it
Thanks for
again.
having us, and thanks for this platform. It's amazing.
Yes, of course. And we loved having you all on as well. Thank you. Bye.